Okay. So I'm just going to start from the top. Okay. So this is the introduction to the meditation course, Meditation to Tantra, and it's on my website, asttartedeva.com, and you find it through the contact link, and then you scroll down and you click on meditation training, and that's how you would find it in the future. So this is a course called Master Your Energy. And it's a 10-week course on helping you to just really go deep into your meditation practice. And it's going to be a quiet, the majority of the time will be quiet, but we will have breaks to discuss things as questions come up or challenges come up. It's a course on transforming your energy, your energetic self, and helping you to connect to your inner core, your inner heart, cultivating balance, harnessing your energy for greater peace and bliss. And then I was saying the first week, we're going to cover your temple, your home, your space, where you meditate in your home. Finding a place that's most important to you, that feels the most comfortable, the most welcoming, setting up pillows, setting up blankets, having your eye mask, having candles, incense, essential oils, crystals. You might cover crystals and essential oils, different ones that will help you to ground into your body. And then of course, incense and candles. And we may also cover grounding, anchoring techniques to just ground into your body. So like placing your hands on different parts of the body, and different holding poses for your hands to help you to ground and anchor down and go inward. Sometimes meditation can be very difficult when we're in our heads and our energies aren't clear. We need things to help ground and pull our energy into ourself, because we often can get scattered and we can try to meditate, but our energies are so focused outward that we have a hard time coming in. So we're going to cover that, and we're also going to cover like your intention, setting your intention, like what's your intention for your practice, your goals, your authentic goals of being an amazing human being on the planet. You're in this body, and your purpose and what you really want to achieve by doing a practice that's going to help you to increase your spiritual awakening. The second week, we're going to go into the meditation on the breath. That's a common meditation, is just focusing on your breathing. So you follow the breath, you're focusing on the breath going in your nose and following the natural breathing. So a lot of meditations are focused on specific practices and specific exercises. This is just focusing on the way that the breath travels through your body. And it's just an opportunity to calm down, and helps you bring more peace and balance and ease.
Thank you. So you got lost. You get lost?
No, I don't know that.
Kristen, can you go on mute?
Oh my gosh, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, and usually meditation on the breath is the first meditation that a lot of people start with when they're first starting a meditation practice. That's usually a good one to get started with. Sometimes people focus on meditation on a candle flame, or sometimes people focus on just listening to the sounds of nature. Those are some really nice beginner meditations. So on the third week, we're going to do belly breathing. So belly breathing is actually the beginning of a Tantra meditation. When we were infants, we breathed into the belly naturally. We breathed into our nose and we breathed into our belly. Our bellies rose. And you see little babies or little infants with these big belly sticking out. And that's just because they're naturally breathe into their belly. When we were little, we just were authentically ourselves. We were fully self-expressed. We would cry when we wanted to cry. We would scream when we wanted to scream. We would yell when we wanted to yell. And we didn't hold on to our feelings. So this is an opportunity to just really feel the energy in our belly and using that to connect to the energy of your whole body. And it will expand into other parts of the body, which as you breathe into the belly, it may go up to your heart, or it may go down to your womb, your female area, or expand your ribs. So it's just an opportunity to bring awareness and consciousness to your body. And after doing belly breathing for 30 minutes to an hour on a regular basis, it is incredibly blissful and opens up a lot of opportunity. And you feel free to interrupt, you guys, if you want to, if you have questions or anything, you don't have to be quiet. You don't have to wait. I'm just going through this. But anytime you want to say anything, feel free.
Well, I wanted to ask about the belly breathing.
Sure.
I mean, to do that for like an hour, I would think there'd be a lot of distractions to doing it for that long.
Yeah, well, it does take practice. It does take time to get used to doing it for a long time. So,
Does
and
that put you in a deeper level of meditation then?
what's that?
Does it help you reach a higher level of meditation by breathing that way for longer amount of time?
It does.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and I mean, this is just like we're doing one style of meditation per week. So this is really an introduction. So in order to really gain the power of these meditations, you want to do them on a daily basis or for months, not just one time, but this is going to be an opportunity to learn these practices, and then you can pick and choose which one you want to do and which one you want to work with. So, and then the week 4, we're going to do a third eye meditation, which in yoga is called dhyan or tapas. So dhyan meditation is what a lot of the yogis use to just become still and present in their body. It helps to open up your intuition. It helps to clear energy in your whole body. It helps to remove any physical pain. It helps to ground and anchor in your body, and it helps you to focus on what you want to accomplish for the day. If you do it, say, in the morning, it helps you to really expand your ability to take action with your life. So, and the next week, we're going to be doing a heart meditation. This is a practice of self-love. This is a belly breathing. So we're going to do the belly breathing practice. And then this takes it to another level. So the belly breathing is just focus on the belly, the breath into the belly. This practice is breathing in the belly, expanding it down to your lower regions. And then on the exhale, you bring the exhale up to your heart. So it's the start of opening your Kundalini. So you're using that Kundalini to open the heart. And it helps to release any stress or trauma in your body by bringing this energy that's in the belly and in the womb, in the sexual area of the goddess, and then exhaling that energy up to the heart helps to access any energy that's trapped in the body that needs to be released and transformed. And it can also just be very peaceful. It doesn't need to be anything traumatic, if you don't have any stored memory of stress in your body, then it'll just feel very peaceful and it'll just feel like a self-love practice. You guys are quiet. Week 6 is a chakra meditation. So chakra meditation has become very popular all over the internet. People talk about the chakras. There's been courses on the chakras. There's books on the chakras. People talk about one specific chakra to heal. This is a class where we're going to go over all of the chakras, and we're just going to start to begin to work on the energy centers of the body. And it's an opportunity to just clear your entire energy system. So from the top to the bottom, the top of your head down to below where you sit, like in yoga and your sit bones. And it's an opportunity to just balance and clear all your energy so that you can just feel peaceful and let go of anything that's in your energy field. Because if it's in your energy field, it's in your body. If it's in your body, it's most likely in your energy field. And it's just a place of really going inward and letting go of anything that you're holding on to so that you can just free yourself up to just be you and just be free to be who you are.
Now, does it matter which one you start with, the top or the bottom?
No, it doesn't necessarily matter, but I do usually yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. I usually start one or the other, and then I just kind of go in order. Some people start at the root, some people start at the crown. And, and it also depends on if you want to bring your energy down and connect to the earth, or if you want to raise it and bring it up to infinity. But either way, it's going to
Now,
be.
when you do it, do you see like for example, different colors in your mind? Because I usually see like a kind of like a lavender kind of color, and sometimes I see green. But other than those two, I don't really see very many other different colors.
Well, you may have an aura that's green, mostly green and purple. And that
Is
would
that
make
what that
sense.
means?
Yeah, that would make sense if you have a green aura like with some purple, because green is the color of the heart. So a lot of people that are healers or that are in the giving profession, or that are they have a nature of being generous and giving. A lot of them have a green auric field.
Oh, like in the health field, you mean?
Yeah. Or
Oh,
practitioners, other healers, massage therapists. A lot of people that are in the work of service have a green energy field.
oh,
Because that's the color of the heart chakra. It's the color of,
oh. I thought it was pink.
but pink is self-love. So pink is
Oh,
also love, but
mm-hmm.
the green is the center of the heart chakra. It's green.
Oh,
Yeah. So, but purple is the color of the crown chakra. So that's your connection to spirituality, to your crown, to your infinity. So if you see purple, that could also mean that your crown is very open and connected, and you're very connected to your spiritual practice. So that would make a lot of sense too.
oh,
I have a
okay.
question,
Yes.
and I think you might have answered this before with me, but it's so strange though, because I've worked on my chakras and it's like you never really have them completely balanced or in alignment. It's just like an ongoing thing.
Yep.
How do you measure that? Is there any way of measuring it?
I mean, it's really a daily practice, and it's really just being aware of how you're feeling. And if you feel depleted, or if you feel stagnant, or if you feel anything other than love, you know that it's important to get to clear. And sometimes we feel love, and it's like you have an over abundance of love and giving too much. So there's always something to balance. And they say like, we cannot transform all of our chakras in one entire lifetime. Like for master yogis or people to become ascended and angels, it takes lifetimes, not one lifetime, many lifetimes to transform, because it's our soul's imprint. It's our soul's history that stays in our energy system and in our chakras.
Ah,
So yes, it is an ongoing thing. And you can certainly get one of those, I forget what they're called, but they scan your energy field to see how open or closed you are to do a reading.
oh, really?
Yeah, and you
Huh.
can certainly use a pendulum to check, but once you start doing your meditation practice pretty regularly, you'll get a sense of your chakras and what needs to be opened or what needs to be cleared.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, we're always going to be working on ourselves. It never ends.
You know, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. And here I just talk about that this is a promotional page. So I said I'm giving a free chapter from the book. I actually am going to give away 2 of my books for those who join the course. But this page just says that I'm giving away 1 chapter. So just so you know, that's a little FYI.
Okay.
And then week 7 is a energy body meditation. So, MC, you might be familiar with this from what you described about your meditation practice earlier. This is just a meditation of focusing on your energy field. So
Oh,
it's focusing on the energy around your body. So it's more like an aura healing meditation. And your eyes are closed, but you become aware of the energy around you. And you can start to see and feel if there's a heavy weight around you, if there's stagnant energy in your crown chakra or the soul chakra above your crown, or the energy around you, which when we've allowed people to cross our boundaries, or we've crossed other people's boundaries, or we've associated with people that their energy is not very clear, we can often carry heavy energy in our energy bodies.
is that kind of like you come near certain people and you feel not so good around them,
Mm-hmm.
like you could feel like they're angry or something.
You can feel it because it's in their energy field. Now, a lot of
Yeah.
people, they don't know about clearing their energy, or they don't know about some of these advanced healing practices. And you can get a sense of the way somebody is across the room because that energy is still lingering in their energy field. It's like peeling layers of an onion. As people heal and you process emotions that are trapped in your body, if they don't clear it in the energy field, even if they've worked through it in their physical body, it still may be in their energy body. And it's important to work through not just the energy in your physical self, your mind, your muscles, but also the energy around you, so that you are completely purified on every level.
I remember one time, this lady at work got very angry with me, and she sent me really heavy energy, and I felt it. It was like a big weight on me, and it stuck around for a couple of days, and I didn't know what happened. I was just surprised because I really liked her. I thought she liked me, and that took me a while to be able to understand it.
Yeah, and she might have just
Yeah.
had a bad day. She might have had hormones out of balance, or she might have gotten
Yeah.
triggered by something, or she might have been dealing with something and she took it out on you. It probably wasn't personal, but she took it out.
Yeah,
And
I
then,
prayed for her. I wished her to feel better. I mean, I
Yeah.
didn't know what else to do at the time,
Mm-hmm.
but it helped me to realize that I can't change what other people feel. You could just only do so much for other people, and if they don't want to accept the help, I guess there's not much you can do.
But what you did was the perfect solution. Praying for her is like that sometimes is the only thing you can do. And that
Yeah.
was very kind and generous of you to do that. So yeah, sometimes they'll come back later and apologize or acknowledge that they behaved in a certain way.
Well, the office manager heard it and she came and she apologized for the lady. I just thought it was funny. I didn't know she was an older lady, so I'm thinking maybe she was not feeling too good. I don't know.
Probably. She might have been in pain. You never know what's going on.
Yeah, you don't know other people's issues. That's why I always think, I try to put myself in other people's shoes, but I don't really know what they're going through. Sometimes I think like I feel things, like my son this morning, I could tell there was something off about him. So
Hmm.
I just know I feel there's certain things and I don't know how to articulate it.
Well, you're very kind and you have a lot of awareness and insight. And just
Well,
from what you've shared so far, you have a beautiful heart.
I
So,
just try.
yeah. Well,
But thank you.
yeah. So the energy body meditation is just a meditation of just bringing awareness to the energy around your body. And it helps you to just be free to feel peace in your body. And it helps to let go of any energy that you have taken on from your interactions with others. And then also like what you've processed, if you're dealing with something, it helps to release maybe, what you're dealing with yourself or any triggers that you've had. It just helps to clear that energy and reestablish a sacred place, a sacred boundary around yourself. It's good for all of that as well. And then week 8, we're going to go into an introduction to Kundalini. So it's an introduction to Kundalini meditation to open the energy that goes up and down the spine and the energy in the front of the body and the back of the body. And then we're also going to do a Tantra meditation, which is just breathing into the sexual parts of the body and just seeing if there's any energy there that needs to be released. And it's just bringing love. It's just bringing consciousness and love to the body and letting go of anything that you might be holding on to. And that can sometimes bring up things that you didn't know were there. So, and then the last 2 weeks, we're going to go through an integration. So it's an opportunity to just review any of the practices that we did, maybe do them again, go deeper into practices, get support in anything that the practices brought up, any emotions or challenges that you're dealing with and that you need support around. Or if you have questions or comments or concerns about anything that we covered. So that's pretty much it for the 10-week course. And I'm looking forward to getting started and getting this off the ground and bringing the community together. So I'm going to stop sharing unless you have any questions about what I shared and you want me to review, go back to any sections on the page.
Now, I have a question regarding, you know, I've seen a lot of different meetups where they do like quantum healing and things like that, and they pray for the universe and for nature and things like that. Um, Now, I personally myself, um, I always try and think of, humanity as a whole, how we all do our part, to make each other feel better.
Mhm.
And I wonder if, you know, praying like that, like as a group, and how much that can help humanity and help us all to deal with all the stress that we're going through. Especially the younger generation. I see a lot of them, they're so disconnected. It saddens me. I wish there was more I could do.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's certainly something we can add to the practice is prayer and sending energy to others. I'd be happy to bring that into the meditation practice so that we're sharing the energy that we've experienced and that we're raising our awareness too. Um, Quantum healing is definitely something that's become popular, and that's
Yeah.
that's a practice that I've done for many years, and
Oh,
that was actually my name for a healing modality that I had created over 10 years ago
oh,
before the name became popular.
really? Wow.
Yeah, yeah. One of my websites was quantumhealing.co a long time ago.
Oh, I
Um,
didn't know
yeah, but it's
that.
become this common name now. So yeah, I get it.
Oh,
Prayer is so important, and sending good energy and raising your vibration and working on supporting those that you care about. And you know, there is so much energy going on right now, like so much social media, and definitely kids are, impacted by everything that they watch, and then the peers and like what the other kids say about it, and all the reactions to what they're learning, and trying to look good, trying to fit in.
yeah,
So yeah, and they're just so overexposed. It's just so much. So
yeah.
helping the children and the elderly, and anybody dealing with health problems or emotional problems. I mean, everybody needs it, so I'm happy to bring that in.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. And Kristen, are you still here, or what are you
Yes,
doing?
I was just letting you talk, but um I was actually I studied transcendental meditation at one point in time, and that's just basically meditating with a personal mantra. But they've done a study where they took 1% of the human population and meditated in DC, and it brought down the crime rate and like domestic abuse and like everything was like peaceful. So that actually does work in groups. So as this group gets bigger, we
I
can do that
believe.
too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. And I love doing Reiki prayers and sending energy frequency healing to people and to groups. So we can certainly build that as part of it. But this is, yeah, so it'll build, it'll grow, just keep building and keep sharing the love. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I know transcendental meditation was very popular 20 some years ago when it was first introduced, and I was doing ascension meditation at the time. I was actually working as a energy healer, massage therapist, and an interfaith minister 20 years ago when transcendental meditation was popular. And I had meetup groups back then and organized ascension meditation gatherings in person when we all got together in person much more often. Um, and mantra was a big part of it. And
What, what's the difference between that and transcendental?
it's just the trade transcendental is a trademark, and it's just a specific meditation with a mantra and a specific system. The ascension meditation, I brought in teachings from multiple teachers, from multiple, gurus and saints, and multiple mantras, not just one. And I incorporated chakra healing and working with the Antakarana and your soul. So I worked with ascended masters. So it was a integration of many things. Whereas the transcendental
Yeah.
is just one practice. It's like one focus practice.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. So it's all good. It's all good. So we still have time if you guys have anything else you want to ask, or if you want to we can do a little mini meditation now too before we complete. We have plenty of time.
There was something I was gonna ask. I can't remember what it was because I was listening and then it like went away. This is an obscure question, but you did ask for a question. So, if I was watching this video, and you know how they say that like people that are like famous or have some sort of like upper echelon lifestyle can like basically flip a switch on and turn into their higher self kind of thing. I don't know what that's actually called, but I was watching this video just today, and the photographer or the author or a newspaper person was hanging out with Marilyn Monroe, and Marilyn turns to her and says, "Do you want to see me become her?" And at the time, they were just walking through New York City, and no, she's like, "I love coming to New York because nobody really bothers me here like they do in Hollywood." And she's like, "Do you want to see me turn it on?" And she's like, "Yeah." So all of a sudden, she turns it on, turns into Marilyn Monroe, and then everybody on the street all of a sudden is paying attention to her. I
Wow.
can't get enough
yeah,
of her.
Very
I
cool.
saw that.
And
I
I've
saw
heard,
that.
yeah, and I've heard like everyone has like alter ego names, like Beyonce's, I forget the name of her alter ego or whatever it is, but I'm like, that's possible for everybody to do?
Hmm. Oh yeah. You
What would
could
that be called?
channel a different vibration and then set the intention.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
I probably do it and don't even realize I do it.
Probably.
Yeah, we're different people at different times of the day. We don't even know
Oh, I know it.
it.
Oh yeah.
I know when I'm a different person. Like, damn, what happened to Happy Kristen? Like 15
Yeah.
minutes ago.
We can shift in a moment and shift again and then in the next.
Hmm.
Yeah. When I saw the story about Marilyn, I thought about, ooh, sassy girl.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, so let's do one of a little bit of one of the meditations.
Okay.
Do any of you have a preference for any of the meditations that I covered?
Whichever one you like.
Yeah.
Let's go with the belly breathing since that was the one you seem to like the most.
Okay.
So we're just gonna breathe in your nose, breathe into the belly, place your hand on your belly as you're breathing in. And on the exhale, you're gonna exhale out your mouth and you're gonna drop your jaw on the exhale. So, and that's basically it. So it's breathing in the nose, into the belly, letting your belly rise, and having your hands on your belly, and then exhale out the mouth. So just get started, settling into the body.
Now, when you're doing it, are you just using your belly muscles or does your diaphragm also fill your lungs? Like
Well,
you,
you're gonna do whatever your body's gonna do, but your
oh,
intention is to just work with your belly muscles.
Okay.
Because it takes practice. If you haven't done it in a while or you've not done it before, it takes practice to rebuild the body's ability to do this. So
Making me yawn.
it's making you back
processing.
on.
It's making me yawn a lot.
Okay. It's bringing awareness to something that maybe you haven't put energy to before. So on the exhale, you can make a sound. So you can mimic me or you can do it your own way, but I'm just gonna do what I do and see if you can follow. And just notice where it's tight in the belly, where the energy might be heavy. And we're just bringing awareness there. So if it's making you yawn, see if you can make some sounds on the exhale.
I'm yawning.
Ah. Ah. So this is a practice of really giving yourself love. So if you're used to always giving to others, it might be new to give to yourself. Ah. So we can shake that off if you want to just do that a couple times. We can shift to a different meditation. Just give you an idea of some of the other ones. So let's just
Yeah,
shake
let's
it off.
shift. I keep yawning.
Well, it's because there's energy that needs to clear. The
I
yawning,
probably
there's stuff to release.
I do feel good.
Yeah, if you can just make some exhale sounds, eventually the belly breathing does become orgasmic.
Oh, really?
Yes, it does. You do the belly breathing for half an hour, and you do it on a regular basis, it becomes very orgasmic. But
Wow.
at first, it releases all the energy your body's holding on to. So the stress energy in your belly, you first start to release that. Then you start to release the stress energy out of your ribs. Then you start to release it out of your heart and out of your womb. So you start to get access to the womb energy. And then eventually you start to feel this orgasmic energy starts to arise. And you naturally shift the belly breathing, and it starts to turn into more of a Kegel breathing, more of a Kundalini awakening, and more of a full body. It starts to turn into a full body orgasm.
Oh my gosh.
But it's the first beginning when you're just getting started. It's just a belly breathing and it's very relaxing. And yes, it does feel like it makes you tired. That just means that there's stuff to clear.
Yeah.
So if you
Hmm.
want to keep going, we can keep going, or I can shift to another one so you get an idea of one of the other practices. It's up to you guys.
Yeah. We can shift if you want.
Okay. 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 So let's take a look at your energy field. So just breathing in your nose and again out your belly, and just bring awareness to the energy around your body, just with your awareness, with your consciousness. You're welcome to breathe in and out of your nose as well.
This is weird, but I just got like a lot of pain on my left wrist for some reason.
Keep doing it. It's going to bring up what it needs to bring up. So this is often a boundary restoration. So it brings a protective energy around yourself if you haven't had that protective energy, or there's energy in your field that's been there for a long time. It's going to help to raise awareness of it, to help it clear. So just scan your energy field with your third eye. Just focus on the energy around your body, from the top of your head, around your face, around your shoulders, around the front of your heart, in front of your belly, in front of your hips, down your legs, down below your feet, and the energy all around the back side of your body. Same thing with going all the way around the energy around the back of the chakras, going up the spine, going all the way around your shoulders, the energy behind your neck and behind your head, and the energy around your arms. And see if you can just raise awareness. So you can even go out 3 to 6 feet away from your body and see if you get a sense of any energy, the difference of the energy between 6 feet away versus 3 feet away versus 1 foot away. So we're just putting focus on the energy around. And this is a great practice to see if you're carrying heavy energy. It gives you an opportunity to release that. If you feel weighed down, if you feel like this heavy weight over your shoulders, it'll help to lift that. Wherever you feel that there's energy that is calling for your attention, if it feels like it's heavy in a certain area, focus on that area the most. Just really put your attention there. And you can imagine a white light there to help to support, to clear it. If you have any questions or you need support, feel free to ask. Or if you have comments, if you want to share feedback of what you're experiencing.
This beautiful bird started singing over here.
Mm. Yeah, I hear beautiful birds over here too.
I have an owl outside.
Ooh,
I have owls outside a lot.
Me too.
ooh.
Me too.
Yeah.
So I'm noticing a huge energy around my crown chakra and the back of my head. It just feels like I feel like I have a halo over my head. It feels like this beautiful, blissful, strong energy around my head. You guys okay?
My body temperature just like skyrocketed.
Mm.
You mean you got hot?
Yeah.
And I would
Because
just,
the opposite happened to me. I got really cold.
yeah, well, so you probably should wear a blanket and Kristen maybe take off a layer. It's
Yeah.
gonna clear energy however it needs to. So if you need to get a hand towel, like a washcloth with cold water, put that on your forehead, you can do that. And see if you want to get a blanket, you're welcome to.
Yeah, I got a blanket.
Okay. Hmm. Well, this feels amazing to me. How are you ladies doing?
Relaxed. I feel really
Very
relaxed.
relaxed. Yeah.
Are you noticing the energy around your body?
I'm trying to.
Okay. Do you feel the difference in weight or lightness or different sensations as you move around?
I
Or
don't feel I don't feel much tension around my shoulders anymore or my hand. My right hand started twitching. My left hand was hurting and the pain went away.
good,
I
good.
feel better.
How about the energy around the back of your neck or around your head?
I can't really tell about that. All I see is colors.
That's great.
I never see colors. You know what I've noticed? I
What?
was noticing some pain because I went to the gym like Monday, every day this week, Monday through Thursday. And
Wow.
I don't feel my pain. Well, I slowly getting into it. I'm not overdoing it. But my pain is not there anymore.
That's
Good.
good.
Did you focus on the area of your energy field around your muscles?
No, I just kind of focused on my body or just, my breathing.
Okay.
It's kind of strange, but I can't complain.
No, yeah. Well, good. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna definitely clear anything your body's carrying. 'Cause it's
Now, I don't think I've ever concentrated on the energy field around my body, but is there something specific that I can do to feel it more?
just keep doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you see colors is a really great sign.
Yeah, I
Um,
like to visualize a lot.
yeah, no, you're definitely visual. I can see that. Yeah, so just keep doing it. And it's not a meditation you have to do regularly if you don't want to, but it's definitely one that we'll be covering in the course.
What do you think is the best everyday meditation?
You can decide. So when we go through this, we're gonna go through multiple different practices, and then you get to decide what's best for you.
Okay. And then how often do you do it during the day and how long do you think is like sufficient enough?
I mean, as much as you're able to. So like when you're starting, usually people start with 10 to 15 minutes. But if you can work your way up to 30 minutes and then up to an hour over time, it's a
I don't
great
think I've ever done an hour. I've done 20 minutes twice a day, but I've not done like a whole
hour by,
hour.
yeah. Yeah, no, whatever you can do, but we're going to go through all these different practices and then it'll open your body and your energy up so that you can potentially practice longer.
You know, I also feel like it was easier back in the day, than it is now. And I guess it's maybe, do you think 5G has anything to do with it, or is that just me finding excuses
No, it definitely has something to do with it.
with people not quite being able to connect as well to meditation is basically what I'm asking. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's huh, interesting, because I definitely noticed that. I used to do it 20 minutes twice a day, and no, I'm going back to that though. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I have a comment regarding a meditation I did yesterday with another meetup group,
Okay.
and there was a lecturer. His name was Thomas Wright, and
Okay.
he was promoting like his workshop or whatever, like shamanism workshop or something. And we did an exercise where we just did the breathing. Like we didn't count, we just were breathing like deep breaths. And he said to just focus on being positive, like positive energy, think of something like good.
Hmm.
And I ended up doing it and I got so into it. I ended up smiling. Like I just couldn't stop smiling. I felt so happy. Like I felt like I honed in on like a happy place. You know what I mean? Like I felt energized. And
Right.
ever since then, I noticed that whenever I start thinking negative things or things that bring me down, like for example, I don't mean to use this as an example, but my husband is very sick right now with teeth pain and he's kind of grumpy and
Hmm.
and I feel his grumpiness, so I decided, I'm just going to take those deep breaths and think positive thoughts of him feeling better. And then I just felt better, all the negative thoughts went away.
That's amazing.
Hmm.
So I wonder if maybe focusing on how you feel, like feeling happier, if
Hmm.
maybe that helps too. Like that probably changes your energy, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. It completely changes your energy. It's a practice. So, it's changing the way that your brain what is wired. So the more you do it, the better you're gonna feel.
So just thinking of that, of a thought, of things that make you happy.
Hmm.
Like my sister says she loves watching kittens and videos of animals, like stuff like that, which is silly, but she says it makes her happy. So
Makes me
it just,
happy. That raises my those reels with kitties and everything and
yeah,
dogs, and it
you do that
totally
too?
raises my vibration so much. Yes,
Yep,
animals do that.
I do that. I get that. I get a lot of those too.
Oh, so that's just you putting yourself in a good space. Whenever I want to do something to make me happy, I just imagine being on a mountain and seeing beautiful views with colors. I don't know why that makes me happy, but when he said that yesterday about just thinking of positive energy, it made sense.
Mhm. Yeah, there's so many kinds of meditation and they're all amazing and beautiful and they all shift your thinking and your energy and your mind in different ways.
Yeah, I like what you were saying about focusing on the energy field around you because for some reason, I felt like there were beautiful colors coming in and out and they were at different, when you said to go like 1 foot in front of you and 6 feet in front of you, I just felt like there were different colors. It was really strange. I've never had that before.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So
wonder what that means. Like, does that mean that there's different energy levels around you with different colors? I
what
mean, I was trying to figure out why that wasn't.
well we have different that's a whole other thing on energy healing. So we have different layers of our energy body. So right here is a physical body and then we have the mental body, we have the emotional body, we have the spiritual body that goes out to infinity. So each level of your energy field is going to have a different vibration, and it may, if you've never done it before, you may feel different emotions or
Uh,
see different colors. So it makes sense.
oh,
So
See colors. I see visions though. I get visions.
yeah,
oh,
yeah, no, these are all good things. I mean, visions are like, that's like kind of dreams, you know, if you see visions in your dreams or you see visions in your meditations, those are great things to help bring you awareness and insights into your life, and maybe help you to come up with some great ideas or make some
Oh yeah, I have mind
decisions.
movies, but you know what? There was something else I wanted to ask too. Is like, um, with this, like, I don't even know how to ask that question. Do other people have, gosh, mind movies as well? Like, is that something that other people have as well, like typically, or is that just something that I've developed over time?
No, I mean, not everybody has that gift. Um, you know, it's a rare gift to have visions and to see things in your meditations. So I would say that's a gift.
I see things regularly, like it's not just a thing. And then another question is, you know how they say, you know, you get back your inner voice?
Hmm.
Well, now I feel like when I'm thinking, it actually is my voice talking to me. Is
Okay.
that what the inner voice is?
It depends.
Because sometimes I hear myself kind of, it's just a little bit, there's nothing else clouding it.
Okay.
It's just, I can't describe it.
So I mean, it could be messages that might be good to write down, and your visions, if you see things, that could be good to draw. Um, it sounds like you're very visual, and that is part of your practice.
Yeah.
does that happen to you while you're awake or at random times or just when you're meditating?
Well, it's funny because I don't really remember my dreams, but I do get, I'm very, very, very visual. I don't really see colors. I think I will eventually, but I do see things playing out like on a movie screen.
Yeah, I mean, that could be your intuition and your gift, part of your gift. So I would listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to stop the recording unless you have anything else you want to share here to be recorded, and we can continue to talk after I stop the recording, but I'm going to stop the recording for now. And thank you so much for being a part of this process and this practice. And I'm looking forward to getting started and seeing where this takes us.
Thank you.
Good. I'm excited.
Me too.
Is it always going to be on Thursdays?
I think so. I mean, right now we have the introductions on Thursdays. So if I have the introductions, I'm gonna turn into the actual course. I may have the introductions at another time, or I may continue to have the introductions on Thursdays and then do the course at another time. It depends on the group. And I'll let everybody know that we're just gonna get started on Thursdays, and then we'll build from there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right, I'm stopping the recording.
All right.